Is it over between Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner's marriage? Reportedly, they have been hitting rough waters lately, although neither the British singer nor the Game of Thrones star has come forward with an official statement. Plenty of reports and hints from dedicated fans seem to point towards a possible divorce. Are they seriously thinking about parting ways? Let's dive into all the details you have to know about this high-profile relationship update. It all started when the 34-year-old singer was spotted without his gold wedding band after grabbing a cup of iced coffee a few weeks ago in Manhattan's West Village neighborhood. Fans did notice, though, that there were times when he was seen wearing his wedding ring again. Then he takes it off and puts it back on again. He posted an IG picture of himself and his brothers for Labor Day just days ago, and people noticed that he was wearing his wedding ring. One fan even commented, "Joe's wearing his wedding ring in this photo, so everyone can chill the out." However, regardless of whether he rocks the ring or doesn't, our sources are firm on this much. Their marriage is circling the drain and on its way to family court in due time. Some fans took that as a hint that there's nothing to worry about, but most fans who have kept a keen eye on Joe's marriage with Sophie Turner know that things are going the other way around. Speculations have surfaced, and people have noticed that the couple seems to be on the verge of a divorce. According to TMZ sources, the couple has had serious problems for the last 6 months. Sources with direct knowledge told TMZ that Joe has been caring for their 2 young kids pretty much all of the time over the last 3 months, even when his band was on their concert tour. Joe currently cares for their kids as he plays all over the US. The Cake by the Ocean singer has reportedly hired a divorce lawyer, according to both People and TMZ. It's also been reported that his wife, Sophie, has been battling serious mental issues for the past several months. One user commented, "Saw this coming when she was crying on Dr. Phil's podcast saying JJ saved her life. She hooked up with him in the middle of a mental health crisis, and he was known more for running through relationships than his music pre-Sophie. The quick succession marriage and children sealed that relationship's fate, IMO. She was super young." Loyal fans also spotted that Joe, for his part, went to his Jonas Brothers concerts without his ring on his wedding finger. Fans seem always to pay attention to signs like these and use them as nuances about the status of a celebrity's relationship or married life. This was brought to everyone's attention during their concert on September 1st at the Minnesota State Fair. Because of this, followers started making assumptions about the health of his marriage. But surprisingly, on the next day, September 2nd, he was snapped wearing his gold band again in an Instagram photo with his brothers, Nick Jonas and Kevin Jonas. The social media post was captioned, "Happy Labor Day weekend, everyone. This tour has been incredible so far. Having a little family time in the Texas sunset tonight before a big Austin show tomorrow." The 3 Jonas Brothers were sitting around a fire pit on the said photo. The couple may have tried their best to keep things as private as possible, but eagle-eyed fans were still able to connect the dots, and they noticed that the spark between Joe and Sophie does not seem to be as evident as it used to be. Sophie, 27, has been noticeably absent from several Jonas Brothers The Tour shows. She was only seen in attendance at the opening night held on August 12th in New York City. The next night, people noticed that she skipped the show. It was easy to spot her absence because she was the only one not there, while Kevin's wife, Danielle Jonas, and Nick's wife, Priyanka Chopra, were presently seen sitting in the VIP section. Despite Turner's absence, Joe gave her a sweet shout-out while introducing their song Hesitate. He later dedicated his performances to her during their St. Louis and New Orleans concerts. Joe was feeling something when he sang that song. Is it possible that he has been moved emotionally by the song? Or could he identify with it on a more personal level? Was he about to break down and cry? Anyways, another possible hint for their split was when they moved out of their $15 million mansion in Miami that they purchased just a year ago. The couple bought the 6-bedroom property in September 2021 for $11 million. It boasted of a 9-bedroom house with a beachfront area. During an interview with LUK, The England native was quoted saying she was very protective of the life she built with her husband, Joe Jonas, in the Sunshine State. "We're very lucky to live in Miami," said Sophie, pregnant with the couple's second child. The celebrity couple have been together for 4 years and have 2 daughters. To give you a quick refresher, Joe and Sophie met in 2016 and got engaged the next year. In May 2019, they tied the knot at the iconic Little White Wedding Chapel in Vegas. A month later, they celebrated a bigger wedding for all their friends and family in France. Just a year later, in July 2020, the couple gave birth to their daughter Willa, followed by her baby sister in 2022. A lot has happened to them in the last 4 years. This is why fans find it sad that rumors about their divorce have flooded the internet recently. The outlet has attempted to contact officials for Joe Jonas, but a spokesperson for the British actress has declined to comment on the reports of their impending divorce. They were last spotted together while Sophie attended a Jonas Brothers concert in New York City some weeks ago. Sophie was snapped kissing her husband, but some people unexpectedly noticed that something was out of the ordinary. Instead of kissing Joe on the lips as most wives would kiss their husbands, Sophie kissed him on the hand. A body language expert commented that the couple appeared to be determined to be civilized amid reports they are on the verge of a divorce. That kiss on the back of his hand looks so telling about their relationship, Judy James, a body language expert, exclusively told The Mirror. Sophie pulled her husband's hand up to her face while pressing it against her lips and looking far into the distance instead of looking directly at his face. It seemed like an effort to bridge the gap between their bodies while walking. Judy, the body language expert, said that the couple appeared more like friends in the photo taken just weeks before reports they had called time on their relationship. If this were a signal of devotion, she might look him in the eyes as she kissed it to add a flirty, romantic message to the gesture. But by looking away, she seems to have put a different and meaningful spin on the ritual. It could easily be taken for a kiss goodbye, Judy says. Anyway, though this report comes as shocking and saddening, fans are worried about their marriage and for Sophie. One fan commented, "I'm not surprised at all as she spoke a year or so ago about missing her family and England and how it was affecting her mental health." And that does it for this video, but make sure to check back for any new information about the stars' marriage. And if you want to be the first to know about breaking news in the entertainment industry, subscribe now.